Dockers coach Ross Lyon expects defender Michael Johnson to be available for Saturday's preliminary final against Sydney. Johnson was the club's only All-Australian representative, but Lyon insists it's a good lesson for his players.
After years of hard work, Michael Johnson is finally an All-Australian.
To be named in the final 22, it's a great honour.
He trained separately, hoping to be fit for Saturday. Ross Lyon is confident.
We expect him to train on Thursday and be up for selection.
With only one representative, many believe Fremantle was snubbed by All-Australian selectors, but not the coach.
There's feedback for our guys that they need to get better and more consistent.
Sydney's brilliant midfield is the biggest threat.
It's going to be won and lost in the midfield. It's where their strength lies. They had 3 Australians last night. They've got a great ruck combination that matches up really well against ours. So it's going to be a fierce challenge.
The intense scrutiny of preliminary final week could be a taste of what's to come.
We welcome it because at the end of the day, we're aiming as a club to go to grand final day. So it's an opportunity to practice and rehearse and cope with all the distractions.
But for a man who's been there before, Lyon is keeping it simple.
Finals aren't magical experiences. They're about hard work and action and preparation.
And still on a high, East Fremantle's Rory O'Brien, the new Sandover medalist, with help from daughter Ivy, adding his name to a list of WA footy greats.
Having a look at some of the names alongside here on the walk, it's a bit surreal feeling at the moment.
Tyson Beattie, 9 News.
Now to our special series featuring the 5 biggest home games in Dockers history. Inaugural coach Gerard Nesham takes us through number 4 on his list, the club's first finals victory.
11 years after their AFL debut, Fremantle still hadn't won a final. In 2006, the Dockers finished 3rd after an incredible 9-game winning streak to end the season.
Valley and all those blokes who played during the 2000s, and Pav and those, they really stepped up to become a very good side.
After losing the qualifying final to Adelaide, Freo was desperate to get the monkey off the back against Melbourne, but it was a nervous start.
And the Demons have certainly managed to stick up the crowd early.
The D's quickly built a 15-point lead.
Tight situation. We thought an impossible angle.
The footy gods seem to have abandoned Freo, the fans nervous.
Doubt starts to come into the Dockers players' minds. They've never won a final.
But the Dockers turned things around before half-time. Chris Connolly swung Matt Carr forward and it paid off.
And kicked the goal.
Des Headland sealed the victory, sending Subiaco into pandemonium.
They, can go around and gloat and be, as footy supporters have every right to be, full of themselves, and so it was just nice to get that out of the way.
A famous victory for Freo. Tomorrow night, Gerard Nesham brings us his 3rd biggest Dockers game in Patterson Stadium history, but it's not one he's particularly fond of. Tyson Beattie, 9 News.